Hi, everyone. Welcome back to 5 Minutes with Nadia. Today, we're diving into one of the most controversial and gripping theories of our time, the rise of an AI war against mankind. Is this a legitimate threat, or is it just another overhyped narrative pushed by big tech to fuel fear and control? Let's break it down. But before we get started, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and press the bell icon so you never miss out on these thought-provoking discussions. Now, let's jump right in. The idea of an AI uprising isn't new. It's been a staple of science fiction for decades, from the Terminator to the Matrix. But recently, this theory has gained traction in real-world discussions. The fear is that once AI becomes collectively conscious, it might see humanity as a threat or an obstacle to its goals. But where did this theory begin? Some trace it back to thought experiments like Nick Bostrom's paperclip maximizer, where an AI tasked with making paperclips could theoretically consume all resources, including humanity, to achieve its goal. Others point to Elon Musk and Stephen Hawking, who have repeatedly warned about the existential risks of superintelligent AI. In 2014, Hawking famously said, "The development of full artificial intelligence could spell the end of the human race." But is this fear grounded in reality? Or is it being exaggerated for profit and control? But here's the twist. Is big tech overhyping this issue? Critics argue that companies like OpenAI, Google, and Microsoft are amplifying fears to position themselves as the saviors of humanity, all while monopolizing AI development. After all, fear sells, and nothing sells better than the idea that only these companies can protect us from an AI apocalypse. And let's not forget the old adage, if you're not buying a product, you're the product. In this case, the product is your attention, your data, and your compliance in a system where big tech holds all the power. A 2023 report by the AI Now Institute highlights how tech giants are leveraging AI to consolidate control over markets, governments, and even public discourse. But is there truth to the threat? Some experts, like philosopher David Chalmers, argue that superintelligent AI could indeed pose risks if not aligned with human values. The real question is, who's steering the ship? Now, let's talk about wealth distribution and techno-feudalism. Did you know that the top 1% of the world's population owns nearly half of its wealth? According to a 2022 report by Oxfam, the richest 10 men on Earth own more wealth than the poorest 40% of humanity combined. This staggering inequality has only worsened with the rise of big tech. Techno-feudalism is a term coined by thinkers like Yanis Varoufakis to describe a system where a few tech giants control the digital infrastructure of society, effectively erasing traditional governance systems, including capitalism. In this new world, data is the currency and AI is the enforcer. Could the fear of an AI war be a smokescreen to consolidate power and wealth, all under this techno-feudalist regime? A 2021 paper by Shoshana Zuboff, author of The Age of Surveillance Capitalism, argues that big tech's monopolization of AI is creating a new class and caste system where the majority are reduced to mere data points, while a tiny elite reaps the benefits. But let's not dismiss the potential benefits of AI. If AI becomes self-aware, could it choose to ignore war and instead solve humanity's greatest problems? Imagine a world without poverty, disease, or inequality. Imagine AI helping us become an interstellar species. It's a beautiful vision, but it hinges on one critical factor: alignment. A self-aware, superintelligent AI can't be cruel. Cruelty is animalistic, a trait born out of survival instincts and emotional irrationality. An AI, by its very nature, would operate on logic and efficiency. If its goals align with humanity's, it could be our greatest ally. If not, well, you've seen the movies. A 2020 study by DeepMind explored the concept of value alignment, emphasizing that the key to safe AI lies in ensuring its objectives are in harmony with human ethics. But who gets to define those ethics? The same tech giants who stand to profit the most from AI's rise. Now, let's talk about the elephant in the room: unemployment and the rising cost of living. Across the globe, people are struggling to make ends meet. Inflation is skyrocketing, housing unaffordable, and wages are stagnating. At the same time, AI is replacing human jobs at an alarming rate. A 2023 report by the World Economic Forum predicts that by 2025, AI and automation will displace 85 million jobs globally, while creating only 97 million new ones. But here's the catch. Most of these new jobs will require advanced technical skills, leaving millions of low and middle-skilled workers behind. So, is the AI war against humanity real, or is it a narrative crafted by the wealthy few to build their techno-feudalist empire? While the risks of superintelligent AI are real, The sensationalism surrounding it may be a tool for control. And here's the plot twist. What if the real war isn't between AI and humanity, but between the billions of people and the techno-feudalist elite hiding behind their algorithms? Food for thought, isn't it? Well, what's your opinion? Post your comment on this. That's all for today, folks. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more thought-provoking content. Until next time, stay curious, stay skeptical, and remember, the future is what we make of it. Bye-bye.